The Good Half is about a dysfunctional family that's coming home. When Nick Jonas's character is coming home to deal with the death of his mother. I play his sister, Lee, that has been dealing with the death for a long time. I've been kind of taking over the responsibility of the cancer care, and he is coming home and now actually realizing that he has to deal not only with his mother's death, but also as our family as a whole. And so it's sort of a coming of age story for somebody who hasn't been dealing with their age for a long time.
Loss is such a tough subject for everybody, and my character in particular is working through it in his own way, avoiding a lot of things. But I think that, if we can find a way to rely on our community in times of trouble, loss, grief, that's what matters. And this movie, I think, does a great job of kind of showing what that journey's like. Our writer, Brett, did an incredible job of kind of telling his own story by way of our characters and their journey. And I feel very fortunate to get to be a part of it and to hopefully shed some light on a very tough topic. And I think tonight, it's really special to be back on the East Coast and tell this story in a way that we wanted to on a big screen like this.
I feel like everybody loses people in this life. We're all going to die. Oh my God. And I feel like families, I went through losing somebody, and I think that when families can actually go through that experience in a more honest and more connected way, then they can grow from the experience versus making it be a trauma that defines their life. And so I just really hope that, I know that everybody's going to relate to the film because it's a universal issue. We all lose people we care for. But I hope they really laugh, and they also are moved by the experience of this one family. I know that it's a very heartfelt, beautiful comedy drama about grieving and about families coming together in a time that's really difficult and learning how to find meaning in losing somebody.
The Good Half is a film that I came on board with about a year ago. Got to work with a longtime friend, Robert Schwartzman, who directed the movie. It's about grief and loss and family dynamics, and it was an incredible film to shoot. To be here at Tribeca is incredible. I've never been here, never had a film here, and so I feel very fortunate tonight to get to celebrate this film only 4.5, 5 months after we wrapped. So it's very special.
I think what I've learned from doing this film is that there's a lot of attachment mechanisms and qualities of people and how they deal with grief. And I think that grief is something that can't necessarily always been confined to a certain person or a certain quality, but people deal with it in different ways. And I think that there's avoidance and there's people who deal with it overly. And I think my character is somebody who just attaches on to grief. And I really hope that somebody can see themselves in some of these characters and realize that they're not alone in what they're dealing with, because we all deal with grief in different ways, and I think someone will see themselves in this film.